And the button has been hit.
All right. So we will start with our customary cutscene, which took me up until like an hour ago to come up with. We see the Misty Prince, your ship, still parked in the harbor on the ice-covered island. On the deck, we see various sailors going about their business, keeping the ship ready to leave at a moment's notice. We see the captain and the quartermaster down below counting out the supplies, making sure they have enough food for the trip home, and everybody's generally doing sailor stuff, except for the one lone figure on the deck, a dragonborn, and a little stuffed facsimile of a doll dragonborn that he's perched on the deck or on the outer railing facing the town. And he says, "Yep, that's right, Frask. They're probably dead. They're probably dead and gone. We're going to be stuck here forever. Maybe we'll talk to the captain and tell him they're dead. Maybe he'll take us to his place. Yeah, let's go, Frask. Let's go." All right. We cut back
What's that
to
guy's name again?
the Dragonborn guy, the crazy
I
guy.
can't remember.
I have it in my notes down here. Oh, that was Bergrin.
Burger. Okay.
Insane Dragonborn Bergrin. Or he's only slightly mad.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, deep in the mountain, in an ice-crusted room with weird pedestals and beams of blue light and a pool of water in the center, which is it's got that thin layer of ice on it, but it looks like you could just tap on it and break the ice. It's not completely frozen all the way through. You see a pedestal over on the right there with some glowing light coming off of it, but you can't really see. You're not at the pedestal, so you can't see what it is that's glowing. But as you were about to spread out and investigate, these elemental creatures began to move about and move to attack, and we were immediately going into initiative. So feel free. And I need combat music.
Hey! Oh, Hunter, you beat me.
Yeah, I finally did.
Well,
Yes.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Has everybody rolled? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No EJ or Bora.
Well, I'll go out. No, she's there. Okay, so
Oh, you're right.
Vora is dumbstruck and caught off guard. So she will take the dodge action on her turn every round. Or she'll be running for the door. Right off the bat, this elemental down here is going to take his action, and let me turn the music down just a tad. Okay, I don't know what these guys do. Dura, you moved all the way in, so he is going to come flying straight at you.
Perfect.
And hover over the water here. He moves pretty quickly. And immediately makes 2 slam attacks on you. For an AC 24.
Rude.
That's 17 bludgeoning damage. And the second one is a crit for 18 bludgeoning damage. Not a great crit. But a double slam, and it's your turn.
Okay, hold on. So, yeah, I'm just gonna. Second one was 18.
Yes.
Cool.
He rolled really well those first 2 attacks.
All right. I'm going to take out my quarterstaff and
Okay.
try and hit it.
Okay.
Which is this, and I get 2 attacks. Why
And
is
everything
that
you hit
on?
is as per
That's-
magical attack, right?
Correct.
At your level? Okay.
That's not a +4. I don't know why that. Or I did. I had blessed still on, but that's not true.
Right. It still hits.
Okay, so
you just did-
and that.
20 points right off the bat.
And I will. Oh, we didn't take a short rest.
I don't believe so.
Fuck. All right. I'm not gonna. Is patient defense? That's a key point, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not gonna do
I don't
that.
know.
Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna stay there.
Okay. I'm just turning on their health bars. So you can all see that. That goes to Osric.
I'm gonna magic missile this guy at level 2.
Okay. So that's 14 damage. Okay. That puts it at Nevaeh's turn. Let me make sure they're not
Inspiration.
on who. That's a bonus action. Well, it depends. What are you doing? Just throwing an inspiration at somebody?
Well, right now I'm thinking it should be Dura.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, that works.
Make sure you keep track of how many of those you have left.
According to
what's
my character sheet, I still have all of them.
Okay. What's your main action?
Can I do Vicious Mockery on that?
You can try. You can certainly try, I believe is the word. Let's see how wise this elemental is. It is, in fact, critically successful wise today. I'm rolling well, guys. Look out. This is a bad night for you.
I've got to go do something. I'm sorry. Bye.
Do you want to move or stay right there? You do have another elemental next to you.
Well, I'm pretty sure I can't cast Vicious Mockery twice.
No, but I mean, if you want to move, you've done an action and a bonus action.
That's true. I can back up a little bit, probably.
Well,
You move, all right, and we'll go to Osbright.
all right. I am just going to move. I need the right choose the right tool. I'm just going to move right there.
Okay. You do notice when you move to there, when you're near the pedestal, it is super cold.
All right.
Right. Don't touch it.
Wow.
Cold enough is it.
Cold enough that you suspect if you end your turn here, you might start the next turn
All right. Well, now taking
potentially take
my last 5 feet of movement to here.
That would be in the water.
Oh.
The ice isn't solid enough to hold you. You can see it's that thin layer that's just starting to be ice, which is strange considering how cold the room is.
All right.
Mm.
And I'm just going to move here.
Okay.
Back there. And can I use aid another?
You can. To do what? Give Dura advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay. That's what I do.
Okay. That makes it Vanrill's turn. Vanrill, who is still in the hallway. Probably want your lizard somewhere on here too, Chris, huh? There you go.
Yeah. I'm gonna use Hunter's Mark on this guy because he's the one I can see.
Okay. We'll go like that.
Yup.
Actually, no, it's that.
And I'm gonna shoot him with the longbow.
Okay. That is a miss. It wisps right through him.
Ooh,
That
you
is-
gonna shoot in the wind.
That is a hit, but the arrow still passes through him, but it like slows down on its way through, and little bits of air elemental get pulled away. But you think he might be somewhat resistant to your non-magical damage.
Cool.
Yes. And that's your turn, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna send the lizard over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The other elemental is going to move up. Let's see. It's going to actually head for Osbright and attempt to multi-attack him. That is a crit miss, and that is an AC 12. All right. So as you're kind of trying to help Dura hit, you hear the sound of rushing air as you turn to look, and another elemental has whooshed up next to you and swung twice and somehow completely missed you. Making it William's turn.
Okay, well, William will, Sorry, Osric. Move in, and let's see. I guess healing light, 4 dice on, Dura, so... For the bonus action, so... Dura heal for 13.
Nice.
Oh, I forgot to
Thank you.
roll Hunter's Mark damage on that.
Okay.
And I believe. Hey, what's up? All right. All right. So about 45 minutes? All right. Thank you for calling. All right. Sorry to interrupt, but Amanda just called. She's going to be about 45 minutes late. Or 45 minutes from now. No, because she didn't sound like in the best of moods. She was giving her brother-in-law a ride from chemo, and completely spaced that there was a game tonight. I think the RNG for Roll20 is suspect. No, I think always. It's it's thunder damage, right? What? Um, stay where I am, and I'm going to swing twice at the air elemental. All right. That's it.
Words.
Ignore the 3. Oh, no, add the 3. So 27. Dura also gets that plus 3.
Oops, I did it wrong.
The target makes an intelligence save. What's your save DC?
15.
Okay. If it succeeds, if it fails. So it doesn't actually take damage from it, but it thinks it's being attacked from the back. Right?
Well, towards the bottom it says, each round on your turn, the phantasm can deal 1d6 psychic damage to the target if it is in the phantasm's area or within 5 feet, provided the illusion is of a creature or hazard that could logically deal damage, such as by attacking.
Okay. I am even going to give Osbright and Dura advantage because the elemental thinks it's being flanked. So for all intents and purposes, it's trying to watch both sides.
I hadn't thought of that.
Because of the two of them, or because I'm behind it too?
Well, no, you're not actually flanking it. You'd have to be down here. You have to be
Okay.
directly across from it. Okay, that's cool. I'm not going to put something... I guess I could do this. It's a little fire elemental. Although no one else can see it but you.
Okay.
But it is Nevaeh's turn. Don't Thunderstrike from here. You might hit Osprey. Since he's in the elemental.
I mean, I can move up. I'm not sure what my rapier will do, but
You're not the right bard.
none of my spells seem to be working because apparently I suck today.
Straight bards are mostly support. If you want offense bard, you need to have either a feat or some ability that gives you a couple combat cantrips.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. I think maybe. Well,
Yeah.
not like.
I think we discussed it last week or last time we played.
How about that?
How about what? I clicked off the thing. Oh, okay, yeah, that's actually a hit. Oh, you have a +1.
I pierced an air elemental.
You did. You just come up and dab at it. Little wisps of air elemental get torn off with it. And no bonus action?
Not unless somebody needs a healing word, which they probably do.
Yeah, healing word or inspiration. Well, the only two people that have been hit, it looks like, is Dura and Osbright. Osbright's not down too much. Dura's
I'm not
what,
gonna
half?
say no.
Yeah.
I didn't
right?
think you would.
Click it if you're doing it.
Ta-da!
Oh, 9 points.
Thank you.
And that makes it Osbright's turn.
All right, swing, swing.
From inside the elemental. Don't forget advantage.
All right, so that's advantage for the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, well, the second one hits.
Okay, 8 points.
8 points.
Vey is more of an emotional support bard than a emotional damage bard.
Well, it's Vanril's turn now.
Does the emotional damage bard. Or fire damage.
Well, I see what these guys do. What are these? Are these?
They are armor-wearing water elementals, it looks like.
And they appear hostile.
They are currently in a guarded stance, blocking the stairway up to the pedestal, the control pedestal. They have crossed tritons between them.
Okay. I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot at the air elemental again.
Okay.
It's a +1
Yep.
magic roll. And it misses both times.
The first one technically hits because it's got a +1 from the magic. So it'll do 7 points of damage.
Yay.
And that makes it the air elemental's turn. I'm going to roll to see if that thing recharges. And it does. He's going to try whirlwind again because you're both still technically inside him. So please make another strength save. Osbright Dura. Oh! She gets a +3, right?
Oh,
Still not going to
yeah.
be enough.
Bye, everybody. It was nice knowing you.
All right, Dura, roll a d8.
No!
3.
All right, 1, 2, 3. So you are flung this way. Boonk.
Could be
So
worse.
you take
Sounds like
12,
it's worse.
12 points of damage. Jamie only takes 6. And you're knocked prone on the other side of the room.
Me too, right?
No, you made it.
No,
Oh wait,
no.
You rolled with advantage by accident.
Yep.
So yeah, you're right. So roll a d8, Jamie. You did take 12 points of damage. And you also got flung in that direction.
Yeah, good team.
So Osric ducks
D20.
just in time as Osbright comes flying through the air at him.
He doesn't get clotheslined by the
Heavily armored guy sailing through the air at him.
Yeah. So
I
what?
made
It
my
was
reflex save.
it was 12 points.
It was 12 points, yeah. And it's William's turn.
Okay, well, William does not like this one bit. So he will
Miss.
miss, and he will, I guess, do his last 3 healing
In which direction?
light on Dura.
Okay.
So another 9.
9. Thank you.
And that's all for Willie.
Well, it's Dura's turn. Half your move to get up from prone.
All right. So I have 45 feet, so I'm assuming I can move 20 feet still.
Yep.
So this.
So this.
Like, does that exist?
Yeah, it's just
Okay,
a big
so-
hunk of ice sticking up out of the floor.
So I'll have to go around it.
It only technically occupies like this half the space between the 2 squares, so you can pass through the squares. Okay.
Oh my god, of course they're 25 feet away. Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh shit, here, come here. Move, I think that was that, because yeah, so there's 5 between. I'm gonna move right there, and I will spend a key point to do patient defense. And so that'll give me the dodge action if I need it.
Okay.
And that's
so that it just basically puts you as if you're dodging now, so
yeah,
disadvantage on you for this round?
Yeah.
Okay. Osric.
I'm going to cast Infestation on him.
Ooh. Are you going to apply the D6 from the fire elemental as a bonus action? Is it bonus action or is it just at all?
Bonus action.
Okay.
Actually, no, it's not even a bonus action, I don't think.
Okay.
But
so
yeah, I'm going to do that too.
Just roll a D6. All right.
Yippee.
He takes a point of damage from the non-existent fire elemental, and as you cast infestation, which how does that manifest? It's like a bunch of bugs or something that start biting all over it. The bugs, as they appear, just kind of get discombobulated by the wind elemental and flung out in random directions, and they dissipate without doing any damage to the creature.
Okay.
As though it is immune to poison. Nevaeh, you are up. You are technically the only one in melee range because Aurora, for all intents and purposes, isn't actually here.
Huh. Well.
Take your face of action!
You know what? I think I might want to, just because I don't want it.
I mean, all you can do is take the dodge action, like Dura's technically doing. Or move, or disengage and move.
I will disengage,
Okay.
I guess. So that's just taking steps backwards, right?
Yes, it takes up your action to make sure that you're not attacked, and then you can move without provoking an attack.
Yeah, I'll do that, and then I can just cast other spells from a distance.
On a different turn. Alright, we'll move, and if you don't have a bonus, then we'll go to Osbright. You can move your full move if you want. You don't have to move just 5 feet.
Well, I think I would probably be going through people then,
Well,
so that I can do
that.
another healing word on Dura. How far do I have to be? How
For
close do I have to be
Dura?
to her?
It's 30 feet or 60 feet?
Oh, it's 60 feet. Okay, so...
No, she's in 60 feet.
Alright, I'm still gonna move over here. And then I'll cast it on her from there.
Alright.
Alright.
EJ, click it and roll so we can see how much you healed.
I come in!
Yes, Jamie.
All right,
Half
I'm gonna
move.
Half move and move 15 feet there.
Okay.
And dodge.
Okay. Vanril.
Thank you.
Welcome. I really should take a hint from Scanlan and just sing every time I shoot a spell off.
She's starting to watch it now.
I'm on episode 10!
After watching the cartoons, she's been watching the streams.
Alright, so...
Yeah, you're muted, Hunter.
I'm going to attack
Okay.
Air Elemental again.
Okay. Ooh, miss. Whoa, nice.
Don't forget the +1.
Nope, it'd be +2 because it's a crit. So 15, 17 damage. Okay. And it's the air elemental's turn, and the air elemental. Oh, sorry.
I'm going to use my bonus action to tell the lizard to attack.
Okay.
Let me find his attack.
I am going to executive decision that your lizard stops here instead of stepping there.
Oh.
Yeah. You command him to go there, but he seems to resist the urge to stand that close to the pylon.
Oh, okay.
The attack misses.
Alright.
And the elemental now has a new target.
Yay.
So he is going to attempt to slam your... Oh, miss. Oh, crit. Your lizard takes 26 points of bludgeoning damage.
He wasn't using it anyway. Oh, wait.
Ouch. Ouch. And that makes it William's turn. Unless you're going to move, Vanro.
No.
Okay.
But I don't seem to be able to edit the lizard's health.
Oh, okay. I'll get it.
William is firing on the wind again.
William incinerates the wind elemental.
Oh, wait.
You do. Do you have any other actions? Your firebolt just kind of hits the air elemental, and for a moment, it's just a whirling fireball of air, like a fire tornado, and then it just dissipates into nothing but a little flash of smoke, and it's gone.
Let's break the ice. Okay, ice breaker. I think that's it for me.
Okay. Then we'll go to this guy. Now that someone has moved up close, he steps forward and he stabs at you twice with his trident. He has disadvantage because you are taking the dodge action. He is using it two-handed, and his first hit hits 11. It would have been a 24, but thanks to disadvantage, it's an 11, so it misses. And the second one is a 12. So double misses, but you do notice that as the trident kind of comes towards you and you dodge out of the way, you can feel that the trident itself feels like it's almost made of ice. You can almost feel the aura of cold from it.
Okay.
And the second one will also move to attack you. They do seem to somewhat, instead of flanking, they're trying to stay roughly between you and the stairway. It seems like they're in a defensive posture. Ooh, this one, even with disadvantage, hits AC 20.
Yep.
So you take 10 piercing damage, and you take an additional cold 1d10 cold damage. So you take 19 damage total from the first attack. The second one misses. And it's her turn.
All right. The one that hit me, I'm going to hit back.
Okay. Okay, technically your speed is reduced by 10 until his next turn because of the cold.
All right, I'm not moving anywhere.
Right, I didn't think you were. 17 hits, 13 misses. Oh no, 17 misses, sorry. They do wear technically plate armor.
All right.
I just assumed because most things in this game have 17 or lower. These guys are pretty rugged.
What is this? I don't have that. All right, I'm gonna spend
See,
my
they're like
last
little water guys covered in armor.
key point and try to hit him 2 more times.
Ooh, all right.
One.
You did make one solid hit, and because you hit as a magical weapon, he does 7 points of damage. You realize these guys are pretty hale and hearty.
Super.
Osric, you realize the Dura has stepped into the clutches of 2 armored combatants.
I'm gonna move over to here.
And she shouts out something like, "Ow, that's cold!" They're called freezing strikes.
Fireball is a 20-foot radius.
Dura's like right in the line of fire. Fireball!
Yeah, there's like no place I can put it where I can't hit her.
Because of the angle, yeah.
Get her.
Do it, I can take it.
Dumb. No.
Famous last words.
Yeah.
I have relentless endurance. It'll be okay.
Oh, you'll
Just
be warm
only
for
do
the
it
rest of your
once.
life.
However,
I'm gonna try and cast Ray of Frost at one of them and see if it does anything.
Okay.
The bottom one.
You see 16 is a miss. It hits the armor and seems to do nothing. And you've already moved, right? No bonus action, so it's Nevaeh's turn. They're pretty close. The room's not super big.
I can hit.
Yes.
I can probably hit both of them, actually.
Remember, Dura's there, so make sure the spell doesn't say whether it says enemies, creatures, allies.
No, up to 3 creatures of your choice.
Okay. What's the spell?
Bane.
Ooh. Okay.
And check this out. I can cast it at a higher level.
Well, you only have 2 targets, so a higher level just increases the number of targets you can hit with it, I think. It doesn't increase.
Oh, no, you're right. You're right. You can hit.
Yeah,
okay. Never mind.
Additional targets. So it's a minus D4 on their attack rolls. What? No, it's not a rolled attack. It's just a.
No, I know. I hit it and it said cast at what level, and then I hit submit and it did that.
Oh, yeah, because it doesn't have a thing to submit. You do have concentration now, though, so make sure you.
Oh, yeah. Let me put the little thingy on.
Indicate that. And that makes it Osbright's turn.
All right. I am on the wrong tool again. Oh, 30 feet.
Perfect.
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Dora.
Okay.
The Dora's armor class gets a bonus of +2.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to swing at this guy within range.
Ooh. All right. First one hits. Second one misses. So 6 slashing. Okay. New target has entered the fray. Vanril, your turn.
Okay. Move over here. Hold on.
All right.
So I'm gonna attack the top one. Blizzard's
Okay.
gonna attack the bottom one.
Ooh, that's a miss. And a miss. Oh, that one hits, though. You're attacking the top one, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So you did 9. No, 10, actually, because it's still a magic weapon. So you're concentrating as well.
Yes.
Okay. That makes it William's turn, unless you're going to move, Venro.
No, I did.
Okay. So William's turn.
Okay. So there's some kind of a control panel up there, you said?
There is a pedestal that is emitting various colored lights up from the top. You can't really see what the light's coming from or what's on the pedestal.
How badly do I want to die?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I guess I will try it. So first, I will move.
Okay.
So I'm taking a dash action to move up to the pedestal.
Okay.
Then I will do, as a bonus action, I will, oh, do I not have healing word? No, I guess I don't. Okay,
Might not be on your spell list.
Yeah, I guess not.
As you cross up onto the pedestal, both of the Myrmidons watch you go up there.
And they judge me.
They judge you, yes.
So I'm guess out of action, but what can I see of this pedestal from up here?
It has 30 or 40 various colored crystals, all emitting light of there's 4 different colors, and I'm not going to give you much more than that for your 6 seconds of examination.
Okay.
And there's a big red button at the bottom. or a big red activation looking button's a strong word, but
Well, okay then.
yeah.
I'm done.
All right, this one is going to move to attack you, and the 2 of you and the lizard can all get an attack of opportunity. Ooh, that's a hit. That's a miss. And Vanral, the lizard.
What about the lizard?
He gets an attack of opportunity as the thing is pursuing William up onto the pedestal. Miss. All right, William, here it goes. AC 14.
That's a hit.
All right, you take. I got to roll the extra d10. You take 9 points of piercing damage. The second attack misses you. And then the other one moves up. Dura gets an attack of opportunity on this one. As he, again... Whoa! Nice! It's 12 damage. And he immediately double stabs you with his trident. Stab, stab. 14 and 15 both hit. For a total of... 22 damage. And your movement rate is reduced by 10 because of the first one that hit you. It is really cold. Like, the stabbing hurts, but the cold searing almost hurts more. It's your turn, Dura.
Alright, I'm gonna go 15, and attack the one that's in between us.
Do you have a melee weapon out, William?
No.
Okay, so you don't get advantage because technically he doesn't have a... He's not threatening.
He's not threatening even when he does have a weapon out.
Aww.
Ouch.
That's missing a hit, but that's 10 points on the hit. That's pretty good.
Alright, and as my bonus action, I'll do an unarmed strike because I can't.
Ooh, and that's a hit.
I don't have any more key, but good.
Okay. Osric.
It's okay, William. You're just a baby. We have to protect you.
We're gonna magic missile this guy here.
Okay.
At level 3 this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow. 18 damage, right?
Yeah.
You moving?
No, I'm staying where I am.
All right, Nevaeh's turn. Oh, hold on a second. William, what is your armor class?
14.
I want you to take back 16 points of damage. Because I forgot to subtract the D4 for their attacks from Bane.
Oh.
And I'm still concentrating on that.
Right. So when they rolled the 14, even a 1 on the D4 would make it a miss.
Nice.
So I forgot about that.
Thank
Do I
That's the
still
one
have
thing
to-
I wish Roll20 would let me do is put Bane onto enemies' character sheets. Like you can put Bless on PC sheets. No, you don't have to do anything. It's just automatically
Well,
on.
no, do I still have to stay within 30 feet of them?
I don't think so. I think once you cast it, as long as you concentrate it, I think it stays active. But it is your turn.
All right. We're
I'll
going
be
to
right
try... Wait,
Okay.
Oh, okay, 60 feet. We're going to try some Vicious Mockery on the one by Dura. We'll see if they're stupid.
Vicious Mockery on the one by Dura. What's the wisdom save? It is a wisdom save, right? Oh, never mind. I see it. I wasn't scrolled down far enough. All right. He seemingly takes psychic damage and feels bad about his choices in life.
Good. Your mother was a
And-
droplet from a water faucet.
That gives him a disadvantage on his next attack, I believe. So that makes it Osbright's turn.
Alright, so I am gonna move here
Okay.
and attack the one between William and Dura.
Okay. Ooh, nice. That's 2 hits.
And that's it.
No bonus. Okay. Makes it Vanril's turn.
I'm concentrating.
Oh. Well, yeah. You can't take a bonus action if you're concentrating?
I don't, other than spells, I don't have any bonus actions.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Yeah, it's cool. Same as last time. Attack the top one, wizard attack the bottom one.
Okay.
Does this get advantage?
No. William's not
Oh,
providing advantage because he has no melee weapon out.
Oh.
William is not threatening.
Right. He's standing there with his hands up.
Bottom, then.
Okay.
He's a lover, not a fighter.
Oh, that's a hit. It does half damage because his bitey is not magical, but
And
Miss. Miss. So close. Missed by 1 because of the bonus from magic. William's turn.
Okay.
Well, now you're all up here, so yes.
Am I gonna do something stupid?
Get everyone in the room killed? Let's find out.
So, would it be
Fireball.
an action to press the button?
Yes, it would.
Well, William seems like the sort to, well, I suppose it's mostly his gullibility is low wisdom reflect. Yeah, seeing this is probably not something he understands, he decides I better leave this alone for now, and, disengages.
Okay.
So, can I move through these ice thingies, or?
Which ones? These
the-
things on the floor?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can. They don't take up the full 5 feet squares.
okay.
I would say this one here is like an additional 5 feet of movement to go past it, but otherwise none of them are really blocking.
William's slowed, right? Or has lost 10 feet of movement?
Minus 4 feet. William, yeah.
Okay, so...
I mean, 10 feet, yeah.
Minus 10 feet total, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So this should be good. Okay, so, yeah, that's, all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Then this one is going to attack Osbright, but I do have a minus D4 on both attacks. So I'll roll that, and then I'll roll this. Wow, are you serious? All right. So that makes them both misses, because I rolled 4s on both of the Bane rolls. So he stabs at you, and you kind of just almost half-assedly block them with your shield, because he's sluggishly trying to swing at you. The other one kind of tracks William as he goes past Dura, but instead of trying to follow, he just realizes that Dura's there and decides to stab at her.
Oh, I impose disadvantage
Okie doke.
as a reaction.
That first one misses by a ton, and the second one misses, but actually, let me roll the D4 to see.
And don't forget her AC is 15 too.
Right. Oh, right. Yeah. No, yeah, he misses. 11 minus 4 is pretty much a miss. So that makes it Dura's turn.
Damn it! Why
Ooh,
is
there
that
you
better
go.
than the fucking quarterstaff hits? Why?
You're just like, it's almost like you're posturing with the quarterstaff and then punch them in the face when they're caught off looking at your fancy twirly spins.
Exactly. Oh, excuse me. That's it.
That's it. Osric.
I think. Oh, that's not going to work. I'm going to do Magic Missile at level 1 this time, but on the same guy.
Okay. So, 10 points. Still kicking.
That's it, I'm
And
not moving.
that makes it Nevaeh's turn.
I could vicious mockery all day.
You can, when they don't make the save. Top or bottom one?
Top one.
Okay. It looks like he might have saved this time. And it's Osbright's turn. You have advantage on this guy because of the lizard.
Yeah, so I'm going to hit that guy.
Oh, you.
Hi, Amanda.
Hi, I'm alive.
Yay!
Sorry for the massive delay. I sort of totally forgot what day it is.
The 22 hits for 8 points of damage. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. That makes it Vanral's turn. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss. Choom, choom, choom. Keep track of how many arrows you've been firing, because
Oh
in this,
yeah, I am.
All of them.
okay, because in this stone room and stuff, anything that you fire is pretty much broken because it's going to hit a hard surface one way or another.
I've
Even-
gone through 10 arrows in this fight. Or, no, 12. 12 arrows.
Okay,
Yeah,
That's-
I'm taking them down every time.
it's William's turn.
Better start making arrows out of icicles.
Yeah.
Okay, William will light a fire under this guy's rear.
Okay.
So, wow, that's crappy.
Oh, create bonfire? Interesting. Does it hit just the 5-foot square?
Yeah.
Okay. So, dex save. All right. He makes the save. Does he take half or no damage?
No damage, I believe.
Okay. So he kind of stands there, and the fire's almost suppressed by the waterness of his backside.
Moist rear.
His moist posterior. Yes. All right. This guy is going to once again try to stab at Osbright with his baned situation here. The 19 minus 2 makes it a 17, makes it a miss, right?
Yes.
Well, it's a 19 anyway. The second one is a 25. Even with a 4, it's still going to hit. So you take 11 piercing and 1 cold damage. Apparently, you just laugh off the cold damage.
Cold.
The cold doesn't really bother him anyway.
The other one is going
I see
to.
what you did there.
The other one's going to attack Dura again. Minus
That's
4.
rude.
The first
That's
one
rude.
hits armor class 23 after the Bane. But the second one misses. So you take 7 piercing and an additional 3 cold damage.
It's fine.
And remember, anybody who gets hit by the cold damage is minus 10 to their movements if you're moving. But it's your turn, Dura.
Alright. I really just want to do 3 unarmed strikes, but that's stupid. Oh, the first one worked.
It did.
Okay, well, the first one took its turn this time.
Okay, so that's... Oops.
Oh, I should have
Now I'm
moved.
clicking on the fire instead of on the elemental. All right.
Next time I'll move, even though it'll probably
There
be
we
dead.
go. Yeah, he's still got the hit points.
Okay, oh yeah, actually, I can still move. I'm gonna move the fire right there,
Oh, okay.
because I'm gonna go right here to give Osbright advantage.
I'm going to put it back on him for now. Okay.
And that's my turn.
And that makes it Osric's turn.
I'm going to infestation on the bottom one. Maybe this time it'll actually work.
All right, let's find out. You see... Well, you can't really see the bugs because of all the swirling water and stuff like that. But you don't see any visible signs that it's taken effect.
Great. Okay.
All right. That makes
That's it.
That makes it Nevaeh's turn. Amanda, if you want to roll, we can just add you to the turn on the next turn order.
Okay. Can we just assume I moved closer for this turn?
You were technically down here anyway. I just moved you back out of the room.
Okay.
So if you roll, you shake it off and come charging in.
Oh.
I forgot the bonfire does damage on its turn.
Oh.
Well,
I'm adding you to the tracker now, Amanda.
try to.
All right, let's see. 14. You go. Oops. I'll get this eventually.
I have faith in you.
There we go.
Did it.
When does it do damage? On its turn?
Yeah.
How does it have a turn?
So
on
his their turn there.
His turn. I see. Well, he made the save again.
Okay.
So it's Nevaeh's turn, it looks like.
Right, so now I'm going to do a Vicious Mockery on t'other one.
The bottom one?
Yeah.
Their bonuses are the same, but... And he... What's the save? 16? He saves again.
Well, he's an idiot.
No, he's the opposite of an idiot. That's how he's able to save. You gonna move or bonus? That's alright. Your Bane is doing its work right now anyway.
It sure is. I can bonus more Healing Word on Dura.
As long as you still have spell slots. Oh yeah, she's down to 16.
So, yeah, I think I might do it at one of my level 4.
Oof. Alright.
What? She's down to 16.
I know. Oh, press your button. Oh, there we go.
Press my button.
14 healing for Dura, and it's Osbright's turn.
Right.
Thank you.
I'm gonna swing at the one on fire.
Okay. For 5 slashy slash.
Does that kill it?
Nope. And the 17 is a miss.
Oh.
So close. So close.
That is it.
It continues to stubbornly not die. Vanril. There is an armored water elemental on fire being swung at by 2 combatants, and it is still somehow hanging together by a drip. Ooh, all right. The first hit will destroy it.
Can I send the second one to the other one?
Yeah, I'll let you. An arrow just kind of knocks the helmet off, and as the helmet comes off, it's almost like that was the final piece holding the whole thing together, as the floor just sploosh with water, which rushes down the sides of the stairs.
The floor splooshes with
And
water.
the shoulder pads just clang, 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 clang to the platform. And the second attack goes to this guy, and he takes 8. Swap. And the beast actually hits it.
Nice.
Look at that. It was a good boy. William.
Finger biting boy.
Right.
And I'm gonna move up here.
Okay. You can, now that you're close to the pedestal, you can feel the cold radiating off of it, and now you realize why your lizard didn't want to step close. It is William's turn. Yes.
I'll stop concentrating on my fire.
Okay.
And walk up to Osbright and medicate him.
Okay.
So,
That takes the use of a healer's kit, right? And does a 16 healing. Nice. You feel William's hands kind of patching you up through the back of your armor somehow. Throwing a bandage around your arm in mid-swing. You go to raise it, and you feel, look up, and your arm's completely bandaged. You're like, how did...
What?
He might also be cauterizing you through the holes in your armor with firebolt.
Yeah, he's got like...
William, can't you see I'm fighting here? What are you doing?
I'm helping!
All right, this one is still cornered, so he's not really going to move. He's going to keep dabbing it Osbright because it's sort of working. And he misses even without the Bane. Wow, what a terrible set of rolls. Which makes it Dora's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna move next to the guy because the lizard's in the way.
Yep.
And I'm not gonna be mean and kick it out of the way.
Ooh.
Yeah!
Look at that!
Yeah! That's because I was nice and didn't kick it out of the way.
Right?
So it rewarded me.
22 damage.
Nice. It's a low hitting crit. That crit did the same damage as your second regular hit.
At least they all hit.
At least it's 3 hits. Yeah, I was going to say that.
Can't win them all.
Alright, that makes it Osric's turn.
I am going to chill touch on this guy.
Miss! It hits his armor and just kind of ricochets away.
Okay.
And Avora finally shakes it off and says, "Hey, I'm here."
What up?
My brother is in trouble there.
Ignore the rage bonus.
What's the plus?
I don't know why I'm on advantage either. So I don't
Probably.
know.
Oh, yeah, I'm just taking the first one.
Does the 19 hit?
You're not blessed. You're not blessed.
Yeah, you're not blessed. And a
Why
15
do
would
I
get.
have bless on? What the fuck has happened?
And you're not raged,
Fine.
right?
16 damage.
16 damage, indeed.
Mine did the same when I signed on. I had bless on too for some reason.
Probably had
Jesus,
it from.
bless and rage and advantage is just what I got, I guess. Excuse me, I would like all the bonuses.
You logged out completely buffed.
That's right. I logged back in pathetic.
Alright, well, it's Nevaeh's turn again. Are you going to make fun of his lineage one more time?
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright. Oh, roll it. Because he failed that one. Alright, so disadvantage on his next attack and 5 psychic damage. Do you have any bonus actions you're going to take before I go to Osbright?
Nope.
Alright.
You made his mother moist last night.
Wow. Hit.
Okay, number 1, that was dumb. Number 2, ew!
21 damage.
And that is it.
Whap, 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 whap. All right. Vanril. It is in dire straits right now. And I don't mean the band. It is looking like he's being ganged up on. But it is an emotionless elemental that does not know feelings because it's emotionless.
Or emotional damage.
And I'm redundant. That's a hit for 7, still alive. That's a hit for 12. That's a total of 19. Oh, you have magic weapons, so 21. Still alive. Oh, so close. William? Can you finish it? Do you have an attack?
Yes, but will it hit?
No, it will not.
No, I cannot dig it.
All right, so it's going to try to hit Osbright one more time. One final time. Ugh. Seriously? I hit a 9 and an 8.
Yeah, no.
Dura's going to make short work of this guy. Maybe. Maybe.
God, I fucking hope so.
That's it. He's dead.
Great!
And with a similar result to the last one, there's just a splash of water as his coherence dissipates. And the pieces of armor clatter to the floor.
Hell yeah.
Leaving you in a cavern with 8 pedestals with beams of teal-colored light shooting up toward a hole in the ceiling where they meet each other and become a very strong, almost blindingly brilliant beam which shoots up through the ceiling. The whole room, as you can see, is cold. It's practically snowing in here. The pedestals they're like tall cylinders, stone, with the top kind of looks like a turret, but on the back there's a lever, like a handle, like you can aim it, the top swivels. Although you don't know what the range of motion is on the pivot, but you can see the front. There's like a lens where the beam is coming out of, and on the pedestal there's an array of crystals of 4 colors: orange, like a brownish, a light blue, and a dark blue. They're all illuminated, and there's a big stone, like an activation lever at the bottom, which is currently in the down position. Yeah, that's what you see. What would you like to do? Where would you like to conduct an investigation? The pedestals are cold to stand near, but they're not like, unless you linger there for a long time, you're not going to take constant damage. It was for purposes of the combat rounds where I was going to worry about like con saves and damage and whatnot, but you can interact with them for short periods without injuring yourself.
I want to take a perimeter walk around the room.
Okay. You see lots of ice build up along the walls. Like condensation over time is crystallized on the walls, and water dripping from the ceiling. Imagine the ceiling being like a bunch of little icicles hanging down, just ice stalactites and stalagmites around the room.
So the runes are in something. They're not sitting outside of it, right?
There are runes carved along the outside of the columns.
Oh, that's okay. So, I don't know
Are
magic.
they different runes on the same pillar, or all the same runes?
They're all identical pillars.
Okay.
Do the runes match a particular language?
I would say they're probably in Draconic because they're magic, but they don't say anything. They're just like magical glyphs, and they correspond with the pedestal. Like the same types of runes you see on the columns are the same runes that are on the control panel type thing.
And it's down, so we assume it's on.
You assume it's on.
Are any of the crystals on the pedestal lit up?
They're all lit up.
Oh, okay.
I want to try and take one out.
Okay. When you try to remove it, it doesn't immediately move. Like a light pull will not budge it. When you try to give it a good tug, like when you wrap your hand around it and really start to pull, you notice that the lever kind of wiggles a little bit. So you assume when you pull the gem out, the lever's going to snap back up.
Do we think this is a good idea? If I take one of these out, the lever's gonna move.
Is anything we do ever a good idea?
No.
I have no clue, but it might be the damage is already done. I mean, maybe Torgorod was or is down there?
Alright, if no one's gonna be the voice of reason, I'm pulling it out.
Hey.
Whoa,
Did the
hold
pamphlet
on.
say anything?
Does it look like you can swap between the different lenses?
It looks like they're in a specific corresponding order in the control panel. I actually misspoke a little bit because the way I've written this out, I think I wasn't thinking ahead of time. So you can get... All right. We're going to backtrack a little bit. Forgive the noob GM-ness of myself, right? Let's just say that there's only 4 instead of 30-something crystals, and I'll tell you why in a second. because it becomes pretty quickly apparent, because you did solve the door puzzle getting into this room, that the 4 different colored gems correspond to the 4 elements again. So there's an element puzzle to this control panel to make it work. They look like they come out. There's no specific shape about the gems to the sockets. And when Dura goes and grabs, does it matter which one? Like I said, there's an orange one which is like a fire rune on it. There's the brown one which has the earth rune, dark blue for water, and the light blue for air. Would you have a preference on which one you grab, or is it random?
I'll grab the earth one.
Okay. So Dora's about to yank it up. Does anyone say anything?
Wait, did the pamphlet say anything about this? What are the necessary safety precautions?
Nope, pulling it.
All right, make a strength check. All
Ooh,
right.
20.
Without any problem, you pull it free, and the lever snaps back into neutral. All the gems stop lighting up,
Okay, I take the rest out.
but the
Oh wait,
beams
no.
continue.
Actually,
And as the lever pops up, the other 3 gems kind of pop up and they kind of wiggle in place. So you realize they're loose now. And the beams are still technically on.
okay. William, come write down what order these are in before I start fucking with them.
Just
Okay.
do whatever you want. Just start fucking with things.
Right now, the order they are in is fire, earth, water, air.
All right. Go.
But just fucking with things is dangerous.
Yep, sure is.
I mean, well, and I mean, you saw with that puzzle outside. Hey, what order was that in?
I don't
That was
remember.
a much more complicated puzzle. I don't even have it still on the thing here, so.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, but they're all the same.
So
Alright.
it looks like what you do is you put them in an order, and then you pull the lever. It locks them down into place, and then does whatever that order is going to do.
Yeah, the question is, what order do we put them in?
That's right.
I'm gonna put them in backwards: air, water, earth, and fire, and then pull the lever.
Okay. Everyone watches you do this. You drop
You're
them
gonna do that
in.
with every turret?
No, it's at
No,
the control panel.
it's the
where
control
I am.
panel up on the pedestal here.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Hell no! You think I have the patience for that?
So you put them in that. Which order was it?
Air, water,
Backwards.
earth, and fire.
Air, water, earth, fire. All right. You put them in. You pull the lever. Is everyone standing where they're standing?
Wow, you make that sound so safe.
I'm just asking.
I'm behind a pillar. I think I'm good.
Hey,
next
can
door.
you
Maybe.
let me leave the building before you
Yeah.
throw the switch?
I'm asking. She's throwing the switch. Is everyone standing where they're standing?
Yes.
All right. I need to check something here. Let's see. Actually, EJ 1, 2, 3. Vanroll 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep this number in mind. Vanroll 4, EJ or Nevea 3, Osric 2, William 1, Osbright 3, Dura 3, Avora 2. Everyone got a number?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I need everybody to make a Constitution save as every pillar blasts in cold air in a 30-foot radius. So for each number that I told you, that's the number of pillars worth of damage you're potentially taking.
Anyone in my aura gets a +3.
Right.
What's the
What's
the
range of
DC?
your aura?
And who's in your aura?
If you just roll it, I'm checking. DC's 15.
Oh, good. I made him.
All right. So it is 3d8 per pillar. Oh, sorry, 3d10. So it's going to be 23 damage per pillar. So if you have one pillar, it's only 23. 2 pillars is 46, and 3 pillars is 69 damage. Half if you made a 15. Oh, and 4 pillars would be 70, 80, 92 damage.
Is this con save for half?
So con save for half.
So I'm dead.
The room is just blasted in cold, icy air from every pillar.
Me too.
So, all right, who's
Well,
where?
I have a question.
Yes.
So, I have.
Federal explodes.
Yeah, literally. It's
No,
not
you're
like
not
shrapnel.
dead.
It's just a wave of chilling, icy blast of cold. Yeah. So, is anyone still standing?
I am.
Okay. Wow.
I would go
Osprey's
to
at
0.
11.
Dude,
Okay.
I,
Sorry, how much?
Yeah, you stop at 0. You don't.
How
get
much
them.
damage for a successful save?
Half of whatever I gave you. So if you're at how many
I don't know.
pillars? You're at 1, 2.
And I succeeded on both.
Well, you only have to
You
make
did 23.
one. You make one con save for the whole thing.
Oh, okay. All right.
Not per
Well,
pillar.
I succeeded.
Okay, so you got you
Take
took
23.
So 23.
Yep.
For success. Okay.
Okay.
And the column, the sockets stay in their sockets, and the lever stays down.
So for permadeath, it has to be the amount of health you have left plus.
Plus your full.
Plus
health.
your max amount. So
Okay,
you would've-
cool.
Yeah, you would have had to take 63 on top of whatever you did to 0.
Okay. So I did.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm at
Yes.
1.
yeah, well, yeah, because I took about 10 points of damage more than I have.
Okay, so you're at 0, just unconscious. Like the
I am
wave
at-
of cold knocks you out.
1.
I'm gonna
Stop.
run over to
What?
her.
Right. I have heat resistance, not cold resistance.
Yeah.
That wasn't fun. That wasn't
No.
as fun as the last puzzle.
No. I
No,
gave you 10
go,
health through.
No. Go heal other people that are down. I am okay.
You're down.
No, I'm not. I have 1 hit point. Go heal other
That's
people.
fine.
that are
I gave
down.
you 10. Deal with it.
Ah!
Who else is down?
He's at
Vanderlei
0.
is.
Very down.
Nevea is.
Nevea is and Vanderlei is?
I guess Vanderlei,
How
unless
much
you did.
damage did I take?
How many pillars are you near?
4.
4. So you
Ooh.
took 92 damage, or save for half, 40 something. So you're at 0.
I missed.
Okay, yeah. So you're
I
at
took
0.
Full damage.
So you're just standing there watching her pull the lever, and then you're just blasted from every direction. It feels like.
Well, at least you had 63, so at least you're not permanent. Okay, so on Vanril, I will do.
That was fun.
2,
That was more effective than I thought it would be.
11 for Vanril
Are you satisfied, Dora?
and 6 for
Yes.
EJ.
I am very happy.
How many for me?
There's a reason I made it a
Save.
con save and not a deck save.
How about the lizard?
least it got
Is
you
the
guys off the
lizard
ground.
dead?
It would be at. Let's see.
I'm guessing the lizard's
make-
dead.
Make
Did you do a con save
make
for that?
make the lizard a con save.
He also gets the
How do I
+3.
make him a con save?
And he gets +3.
Yep.
Oh, hold on. Where do I
His
get
first day. He doesn't know how to do a
changed?
con save.
Just click on his constitution, and I think that would give him the save. Maybe. He's only actually near 2 pillars. Believe it or not, he's just shy of.
Yeah. The
The
least
two-
he can take is 23, though.
Right, that's true. So he'll be at 0, but he
So
wouldn't
he's
be.
dead.
It wouldn't take enough to kill him. It'll take enough to drop him to 0.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he doesn't have a bonus to his save, so it'd be a straight con roll. Yeah,
Come on, lizard.
So 17 is a success. So he takes 23. So he's at 0.
He's fine. Everyone's
He's
fine. We all
fine.
survived.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that again, though.
Good.
Shut up.
So maybe we should look at the pamphlets.
So, if you look at the pamphlets, it is kind of a technical jargon. It's not only in Old Elvish, but it's assuming that the people that are here know what they're reading. So it's like walking into a programming job and being handed the job textbook when you don't have a single class in programming and say, here, this is what you're supposed to do today. So with some with a couple Arcana rolls, maybe you could decipher something by reverse engineering the books. And I
will attempt that.
And I also mentioned you can pivot the pedestals around if you're curious about that. And angle the beams. All right, 13. Osric, you figure out water can't be in the last spot, and air somehow it comes after water at some point. The rest of it you can't really make out anymore.
Okay.
So maybe put water and air in the middle?
Can you only make an Arcana check if you're proficient in it?
I'll allow people who don't have it to make a roll, but with disadvantage.
That's not bad. That's better than he got.
You get the same results.
Damn it.
Oh, I'm gonna be.
It's like, let me try. I mean, if he takes for every hour that he reads and studies, you get more. He can make another attempt. I'm not going to do a take 20 sort of thing, but you can keep trying. Depending on how long you want to stay here, keep researching. Wow, Vanril, all right. You're like, I give up. He glances at the cover and says, yeah, this isn't me.
What are these words?
Okay, Osric heal 13.
Oh, Osric or Osbright?
Osric. I'm doing my healing kit on everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Vanril here, heal for 14. Let's see. Dura heal for 15.
Thank you.
And Avora heal for 13. And then because I can't use the healing on him again, I guess I will cure wounds on Bright. So only 24.
Wow. Nice.
Well, I cast at 5th level, so.
Did anyone else try Arcana? And I just didn't see it in all the healing kits?
No.
Only 2 people.
Oh, okay.
You got a 1,
sure.
Chris. Do you get to roll that
No,
again?
I'm not trained in Arcana.
No, you can roll Arcana with disadvantage. All right, 10 doesn't get you anything new. Yeah.
Silly paladin.
I
If
give
you
up.
Want to take a short rest while Osbrick looks at it again? That'd be super.
You can do that. Where do you want to do that?
Nevaeh, do you know anything about this magic stuff?
Nope, she does not.
And with disadvantage, you can't roll any better than that. So no.
With disadvantage? No, I didn't even put that on disadvantage. I just suck.
And even if you rolled again, it would not get any better than that because you have disadvantage.
Are we okay taking a short rest?
Oh, and Nevaeh
yeah.
heal for 13.
You want to do it in
Oh,
here?
gee, thanks for noticing I was down.
Yeah, I'll do it in here. I don't care. It depends on what everyone else wants to do. If it
That's
helps
right.
with Osric being in here.
Fine with me.
Alright, cool.
All right.
Get all my kidneys
So
back.
Ooh, okay. So after an hour with that roll, you also figure out that the earth stone has to go before the fire stone. And the air and earth must be placed back to back, but not in that order necessarily. So it could be air then earth, or it could be earth then air. But you know that they're consecutive.
Fire, water, air, earth, I think is what it is.
Cool.
What are the clues I gave
Yeah.
you? Water can't be last, air's after water, earth before fire. Air and earth must be pulled consecutively, but
Earth before fire.
Earth before fire is your second or your third clue.
Water, air, earth, fire.
Well, if you want to try that, I'm gonna leave the room.
Yeah, someone with mage hand should do that. I could if you want me to.
Hi, Manro.
I don't think mage hand's gonna matter.
What's the range on Mage Hand? 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still gonna be in the room taking the damage from the pillars, though.
I'll do it.
Well, it might be only one pillar rather than 3 then.
You said earth before fire?
Earth before fire.
Water, air, earth, fire.
Go for it.
Let me check something real quick.
I mean, we could try moving the beams around. Maybe. Or maybe that's a terrible idea.
Are you staying there, Vora, or are you leaving?
Where am I going? What's happening?
They're gonna try again.
They've placed the stones in a coordinated pattern, and Osbright is going to pull the lever again.
I can't see anything. So.
If he does, it's my fault.
So everyone's out of the room, closes the door. Osbright flips the lever. Osbright, I need you to make a Constitution save. As you are within range of 3 of the pillars. Alright, let me roll this. Ooh, it's almost the same. Okay, so you are hit by 3 pillars.
Okay.
And you do not make the save.
Okay.
So 21, 42, 63 damage.
Oh.
Wow. So you are conscious when they open the door. You hear the blast, like the door kind of vibrates. And you realize maybe that wasn't the right combination.
I'm gonna have a seat.
You look a little silly. Let me warm you up. And since she took a rest, I'll use the healer kit. Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, better warm up those hands before you get frostbite.
Yeah.
Might have to amputate those otherwise.
So air has to be after water, and then what has to be after? Fire
Okay.
has to be after earth?
The only ones that absolutely have to be next to each other are air and earth.
Air and earth. Yeah,
And not necessarily in that order.
Air has to be after water, but it could be at the end.
Fire,
Right.
water.
Technically, as
no.
long as it's
Oh,
after
okay.
water, it can be
I thought it
anywhere.
meant like immediately after.
No,
I
no,
mean,
no.
before.
The
Okay.
only ones that have to be touching are air and earth.
Fire,
not-
water, air, earth.
No, because Earth has to be before fire.
Earth has to be before fire?
Yep. Water can't be last. Air has to be after water. Earth has to be before fire. And air and earth must be next to each other.
Switch air and earth. And do water, earth, air, fire. That's the only other combination I can see.
Alright, everybody out. I'll do it.
We didn't do water, air, earth, fire the first time? Oh,
yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. You did. All right. You pull the lever up, pull the gems out, switch the middle two. Everyone leaves the room. Dura flips the lever, and all the beams shut off.
Woo!
Ah.
Good job, Osric. You're so smart.
If you'd hit a 22, if you'd hit a 22, you would have learned that air and water cannot be pulled consecutively, which would have told you not to put them in that first order.
Uh-huh.
Oh, kitty cat. Right. So I'm not going to go through and individually delete these beams, but the beams are off, and the room doesn't immediately warm up, but the chill, like the snow, stops. The beam shooting through the ceiling goes away, and it becomes a very dim... Actually, it becomes a dark room because the light was coming off the beams. So the room literally becomes dark.
That this is a good thing. Do we want to take the gems so that they can't be turned back on?
We could, I guess.
I'm almost wondering if we didn't shut off some sort of defense gate system, something or other.
I mean, we could turn them back on.
No. I want to see what this does.
I wonder what's down in that pool.
Right, but this is a thing that's supposed to get reset every however many years.
The pamphlet basically described that the beams would drift because they're aimable. So when people would show up, they were basically told how to re-angle the beams to the correct alignments.
So we have to correct alignments. Theoretically.
What you do is up to you.
Well, they're all pointed at a hole in the ceiling. Maybe they're supposed to be pointed at each other so they kind of like crisscross over the water hole?
I'd say we just leave them off.
But maybe whatever was in the water hole isn't in there anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe we should point it at the water hole to freeze it. I mean, I'm fine with leaving it. I don't know anything about this anyway. Kind of just came in, fucked shit up, and left.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
There are no other doors out of this room?
Nope.
Well, we could check if there's anything in the hole.
William, I know I don't mention this enough to you, but 99% of the time, somewhere in your field of view is your patron. I don't bring it up often because I forget, but for you, she's just like a constant companion, so you don't think about it. But since you've been in this complex, you haven't seen her at all. The last time you remember seeing her was when you were tiptoeing past the bears. Just letting you know that.
That somehow doesn't surprise me. Well, who wants to go ice fishing?
The ice on the water has melted in the few minutes since you shut off the beams. It is now
In
just
that
water.
case, I want to come up and take a look at the pool.
All right. It looks like water.
There's nothing in it.
Not that you can see. It looks like it's a tunnel, and it looks like it goes almost just straight down, like a borehole.
I'm gonna gather a rock or something from the room. Or an
icicle. They're rapidly melting.
Or an arrow or sling bullet or something if someone has one.
There's lots of broken arrowheads around.
I'll get a broken arrowhead and cast light on it and drop it in the pool.
Okay. What's the radius on light? 20, 40, whatever. Yeah. So you see a little light thing just kind of drop away into the darkness and is swallowed up by the murky depths.
Oh, it looks pretty deep. So, do you want to go down there?
Not particularly.
No.
No.
No, but I mean, we should, maybe.
I mean, I'm kind of thinking what Vanril was thinking, that this was frozen for a reason, so maybe we shouldn't let it all melt. I don't know.
True. The question is this thing still there, or did they already release it? At least that's one of my working theory here as to what happened here.
What thing's still there?
Well, this whole thing was supposed to be a Torgarad containment center. So presumably he was in this puddle. That's starting to thaw out.
Could he speak to them from being in there?
I don't know.
Plus, if he got out, don't we think there wouldn't have been people here defending it?
You know that Haran and all those guys have been here. That's how you know this place is even here. So you know all the people that became the Torgarad priests have been here. If that makes a difference in your theorizing.
Right. So the question is, did they let him out? Or did they just communicate? I don't know. And given that this is thawing out, I would suspect that they didn't let him out? I don't know.
I mean, we could wait to see if something comes out and attack it. We know that Torgarad isn't good.
Might not be good, but I don't think he's necessarily bad either.
Does anybody mess around with the pillars now that they're off?
Yeah, can I tell where the beam was being emitted from?
So when you grab the lever on the back and you can swivel it, the side-to-side range of movement is only maybe 15 degrees to the left and right, but it'll go all the way down toward the water and all the way up toward the ceiling.
Okay. Well, that brings me back to my previous question. Can you point them at each other?
In the center of
the room?
Like
the one across from it, so you can kind of maybe create like a star or grid pattern over the wall.
They came out, when you saw the beams, they were coming out in a very gradual cone. So, not that you're mathematicians or anything, but you think that the spread of the cone would be potentially wider than the pedestal on the opposite end? So you'd probably be filling the room with direct beams. And no one touched the beams, so you get the impression that that would be bad.
Can you aim it down into the water?
It looks like it'll point down into the water.
Okay.
It stops
I want to point
snow.
them all down into the water.
Okay.
I'll
They're
help
not.
him with
They're not
that.
actively on, but they are pointing at the water.
Right.
Okay.
I'm seeing what Vanril's doing.
Mm-hmm.
If everyone agrees to it, and we want to think that, I mean, theoretically, what I'm thinking and what I think he's thinking is that every 5 years it rotates or whatever. So every however long, the beams go from shooting down to shooting up. So since people haven't been here in a while, they went from shooting, at each other just straight up. We should shoot it back down to block off whatever it is. Are we okay with putting the stones back in the original order and turning it back on?
I don't know that they need to be... I don't know if we need to move the stones or not. Well, no.
Well, to turn the beams back on, we have to turn.
Oh, okay.
We have to put them back in the order we found them in, and then they'll turn back on. And that would theoretically freeze the water again.
Okay.
Well, that sounds like a good idea, but again, we still don't know if it's still down there or if they did release it. Would have
Well, we
thought they
can
would have
test it.
released it. But...
I mean, if it's still down there, we save it. If it's out, and there's nothing we can do about it but find it and destroy it.
Besides looking in the water, have you done anything with the water? Looking in it, dropping things in it?
No.
Okay.
I drank it.
I was gonna say I'll lick it.
Do you? Do you lick it?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yes.
I mean, I dropped the broken arrowhead
do.
with the light
Yes,
on
you
it.
do, Dura?
Yeah.
Yes, you
Yep.
do?
Yep.
It is salt water.
Eh, it's salty. She'll spit it out. And
Okay.
It's salt water,
What's wrong
which would
with the
make sense because it was the stick things, the tentacles. Shut up!
You, but make an intelligence roll. Everybody, when Dura mentions it's salt water, make an intelligence roll.
Put her up here.
I mean, yeah, I guess you don't have to make an intelligence roll. William, you figured it out. You guys are technically, near the peak of a mountain, and it is salt water.
That's
So-
some salty rain.
Probably connected somewhere else, or they brought it up here for some reason.
Could have been a lot to bring up here.
I don't know, dude. What do we want to do?
I wonder if it's connected. Well, probably connected to the ocean from here, but maybe it was frozen in here. It unfroze and went out downward to the ocean.
But the people,
It's a
When-
possibility.
they came here and left different. So that makes me think that it's still here.
I would say
They may have released it.
aim the pillars into the water and turn it back on.
I agree.
Alright, cool.
You think that's the way to contain him? Like, that's what these pillars are for?
Well, yeah, but maybe he's not in there now, but we can at least, test it out and see if it works. Because we may have to put him back in here.
Well, we definitely have to put him back in. Yeah.
All right, so you've got all the beams pointing at the water. What do you do and who does it?
I will put them back
Right.
In where?
Iwa.
Fire,
Fiwa.
earth, water, air. Once everybody is cleared out,
Okay.
and because Van Roll, I already pointed them down, I'll put them back in the right order and pull the lever.
All right. You stand behind the console. Everyone else leaves. You put them in that order. Pull the lever. The beams turn back on, and almost immediately, the center pool becomes ice. You can hear the sound of spreading ice as it just, and it starts out loud and gets quieter and quieter and quieter as you just imagine the ice just going down this column and just flash freezing, and the beams just maintain straight into the ice.
Okay,
The
that's
room
awesome.
quickly becomes cold again, and it starts to snow in here a little bit.
Cool, I run out.
Okay.
Hold on, it's cold, let's go!
We get him back in here when the water's just water, and we turn it back on, and we fucking freeze him.
Exactly.
Theoretically.
Theoretically.
You sure we don't want to go for a swim down there? With the creepy psychic fish?
It's already
yes.
frozen.
Why don't we let
Yeah, you
William
can't go swimming
for
in
a
there
swim?
now.
If you want to go for a swim, I'm gonna freeze it over top of you.
Yeah, I didn't want to go for a swim anyway.
I didn't think so.
I suspect it's less
Creepy.
over top and more solid, because I think it was only freezing at the top because the beams were pointed in the wrong direction.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing there was a solid block of Torgarodsicle.
Psychic fish pickle.
Yes, psychic physical. All right. So, are you heading back out of the complex?
Yes.
All right. Since no one else is saying anything, Dura speaks for the group. All right. As you are heading back out toward where the bears are layering in the entryway, you notice when you get into the main room over 2 doors away. I don't know if are they shut? Oh, this was the one. No, you can get through. When you get into the room out here, you notice that the doorway to the chapel is open. And I believe you had been closing. Well, you probably left it open anyway, but it's open, ominously open. William, you feel a draw toward the chapel room. You remember where that was?
I was the only one that went in there.
Oh, well, okay. So William feels a draw toward this door that he didn't check.
Oh no.
Is that showing up as a room, or is it showing up as a black?
I can see it.
Okay, showing up as just black with dust on it for me all of a sudden. That's what I get for having a cool dusty thing.
It's a room with pews.
Yes.
All the pews. Pew pew.
Pew 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 pew. When William walks into the room, in the back row of pews, you see your ghostly patron just kind of sitting, and she just has kind of a serene smile on her face as she just kind of sits back on the last row of pews.
Oh, hey, is everything all right now? Do you
William,
know this place?
William, who are you talking to?
Oh, the unnamed, still won't tell me her name. Elizabeth, I guess, maybe. The ghost girl. You know.
She just kind of smiles at you, and she gives you like a nod. She's just kind of sitting. She's got her hands clasped in front of her like this, and is just kind of laying back with a smile, with her eyes just slightly closed. But when you speak to her, she kind of looks over at you and just nods and just kind of goes back to just relaxing for a minute.
Well, she seems a little more at ease now. She wasn't there earlier. She's usually always around, watching. somewhere in the room.
Lurking. Creepy.
Stalker.
That just tells me we did the right thing.
So yeah, I hope. Wonder what this place.
That would be so awesome. Oh yeah, by the way, Chris, you're changing your patron now to the tentacled one.
They're all great old ones. Warlock.
The fathomless.
Fathomless little
What
girl.
was that Japanese painting? The fishmonger's wife?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The fisherman's wife.
Maybe this is the wife.
Oh god.
But she sees that everyone else is kind of like wandering around, going, William, can we leave? She just kind of gets up and dusts herself off and falls in behind you like usual. Are there any
holy symbols in this room?
There are. I don't remember how familiar William is with the old religions, but you
already rolled it last time. I don't know.
You might have. There's definitely some Min and Jalamar iconography in here if you're familiar with the old stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I remember the name Min, so okay.
Yeah. But yeah, she dusts herself off and kind of gives the chapel area a side last look, and then we'll follow you out of the room when you leave.
Well, thank you, Min, Elizabeth, whoever's out there listening. Hope we did the right thing. Right, are we ready to go?
Waiting on you, bud.
Right, yeah, let's go.
All right, first one to turn the corner is reminded that there are bears hibernating in the corner of this last room.
Oh, yeah, there's bears in there.
Alright, so are we stealthing back out?
Oh. Where's disadvantage on stealth?
Hey, can you do that cool ninja trick again?
Yeah. I just need to see how many points it is. I think it's 2.
So you take the first one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but if Dura does pass without trace, you get a +10 anyway.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see how... Yes, it's 2 key points. So I will do that. +10, stay within 30 feet of me.
All right. With pass without trace, no matter what you roll, it is going to be enough to beat their passive perception because they are asleep.
Nice.
So their passive perception is an 8.
35.
Nice.
So not huge. I mean, technically, someone in plate armor could still set it off, but with passive perception, that is no longer a concern. So you can very silently walk past the sleeping cave bears without wakening them up and work your way back down the mountain. As soon as you're outside, it's not snowing. The air is not as cold.
Were freezing the whole island because they were pointed the wrong way. Jeez.
Yep, there's no cloud above the volcano anymore. I mean, there's remnants of a cloud, but it's dissipating very quickly. There's no blue beam going up into the sky anymore. And as you work your way across the island back to your rowboat to go across the little channel back to the ship, where does the island go? It's right here. Yes. I believe you guys had like taken the canoe over to like this spot or something.
Yeah.
So you zip across the channel. You notice the water is still generally cooler than the surrounding water in this region. If you happen to splash your hands down in the water, but the air is no longer icy cold. Now you remember that when they settled here, before they found the cave, at least according to the reports that you've heard, they were having trouble growing stuff because the climate was staying in a general frost-like level. Like you can get trees and things to grow, but crops just wouldn't take hold because it never got to be fully springtime. It was always like it was either fall or winter or back to fall. So the general climate here is unseasonably cool anyway, even before the crazy beam started shooting into the sky. Which is not natural. But you kind of have a theory now on what might be causing that. But you can get back to your ship, and as you go aboard, the slightly mad Dragonborn says, I told you, was it Frask? Flask? Trask? I've already forgotten. Frask! I told you, Frask. I told you they were alive. I told you they'd be fine. Yes, I did.
Sure he did.
Thanks for having faith in us, weirdo.
We go now? We go home?
Yeah.
And the captain's like, where to?
I think we're going...
It's roll this time.
Yeah.
You hear that, men? Yeah, and it's like a 2-month...
Don't we have to bring this guy back?
I think we decided we were just going to bring him the Roldes.
Oh, we did?
He's been stuck here for decades. Anywhere's better than here.
Okay.
If we left him here, he'd be still talking to himself, so yeah, he needs to be.
I'll be doing that anyway.
No, he's talking to his doll.
Yeah, he's talking to Frask. Come on. Jeez. Give Frask credit. Alright, so you begin the 2-month journey back to Roldes. About 3 or 4 days into the journey back, I want everybody to make me a wisdom save. Put some sailing music, sailing sounds on.
Oh wow, I actually have proficiency in that.
All right.
You said a save, right? And not a
yes,
wisdom.
Save.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Who hasn't rolled yet?
Amanda, your fucking name.
Nevaeh, William, and Avora. Holy, yeah! Wow, look at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Avora.
I was gonna say, am I puking over the side?
And William and Nevaeh. About on like the 5th day away from this island, you all have a dream. And you dream that you are in an expanse of water, about waist deep. It's dark out. It's nighttime. And you're just standing in what looks like the middle of the ocean, but there's some kind of a surface beneath your feet. You pick a direction at random and start wandering. And after what feels like hours, suddenly a large purple tentacle just shoots up out of the water in front of you and just weaves back and forth. And a voice in your mind says, "So, you think you have stopped me? You think you have won? Fools. You have doomed your people. I will find you, and I will make you pay." And then you wake up. Those of you that succeeded had like a moment, like an inkling of a nightmare? Like you had the moment where you were waist deep in water, but then you just kind of roll over and shake it off.
Yes.
But the three of you that failed, when you wake up, you have kind of a splitting headache. And just for the next week, you feel like you're being watched. Like every so often you look over your shoulder and there's nobody there. And Avora, this is particularly familiar to you because you were getting dream messages from that aboleth for about a week. So it's annoying and it's disconcerting, but it's not something you haven't experienced before. But you still can't shake that feeling that you're being watched.
So once a day, I make it a point to tell everybody that whatever we did is not going to hold him for long.
If it's holding him at all. But the rest of your trip back is relatively uneventful, besides the occasional storm or something that I'm not going to role play out every single day of a 2-month journey back to Roldes. And as you pull into the welcoming harbor of home that you haven't seen in, almost half a year now, there is trumpets and fanfares as your ship gets within sight range of the gate towers, so the harbor towers, as they herald your return to Roldes. And I'm going to stop here because I need to go back and listen to the beginning of this season so I can remember the kind of fun stuff you get up to in Roldes, because the next couple games are just going to be free reign, happy, fun roleplay time in the city to get back into regular world life after being in a strange land for so long. But you brought a few Dragonborn with you, including a slightly mad one. They get to see the sights, and you have lots of checking in to do. But you will be level 9 now for finally returning home and completing this overall task.
Hell yeah.
So
Okay, I'm going to be hitting the... You want me to hit the stop button?